So now this is something I wasn't sure I was going to be doing, but if you are a fan of the channel, you know I love watching trailers. And of course, they don't always come out with just one trailer for any film, so I figured what better way than to just continue the sort of saga of watching new trailers that come out for films I'm excited for. Now, I probably won't watch the official trailers or trailer 2 for a lot of things. Like, I'm pretty happy with what I've seen for Superman so far. I might do something else for Fantastic Four, but this trailer, the second trailer for Weapons, this is one of my highly anticipated movies of this summer, and when a second trailer dropped last night, I knew I had to sit down with it, but I also knew I had to do a video. The video I did for that first trailer was one of my favorite ones so far in this series, simply because I just really love that first trailer, and it hit so hard, and I think it's just because I have very high expectations of this movie, and I'm trying to avoid things on Twitter, but of course I'm seeing a lot of stuff, and I'm trying to avoid as much as I can, and I wanted to sit down and actually watch this for the first time so I can stop avoiding certain things, but also still try to avoid some things because I don't want to get spoiled by anything. I sort of want to watch this with as fresh eyes as possible, and I want to go into that movie not knowing much, because I feel like one of the big things that's happening online right now is a lot of people don't 100% know what the storyline is. Like, they don't know what this movie's actually going to be about, and I think that's something that's missing from films or just any sort of cinema that's coming out, whether it be a television series or a film. There's always a lot of information that gets put out there, whether it's a leak or trailers or behind the scenes things. A lot of people who are behind the scenes of the editing or the production or the marketing of these projects, they push out a lot of information, and a lot of information just gets thrown around. So it can sometimes spoil what you're actually looking forward to. Like, I'll never forget how much I thought it was a bad decision to show Spider-Man for the Captain America Civil War film in those trailers. I think it was around when the third trailer dropped. Like, I was excited, and it was nice to see Spider-Man finally join the Marvel Cinematic Universe, but it really did ruin that moment where you could have just been shocked in film to see him getting involved. Even if there were leaks, like, leaks are one thing, but you're flat out just showing us one of the biggest turns of that movie. And I feel like they do that all the time just to entice people. I feel like it's actually refreshing to be enticed by not knowing. And for there to be at least 2 trailers out there and a ton of information already sort of floating around, there's still so much we don't know about this movie. And of course, you got Zach Cregger that's involved in it. You got Jordan Peele's immense interest in that script. So you know there's something about this that's going to make it so interesting and so good as a film. There's something revolving around it that is intriguing to me, and it has my excitement really elevated. So I really wanted to watch this trailer, but I wanted to sit down, I wanted to do a video about it. So
I just want to say how very sorry I am.
Creepy
She can be
kids running in
locked
the
up
dark.
until she tells us what happened.
The truth is that I want an answer just as bad as all of you.
We're talking about 17 kids in one classroom. I want to know what happened in that classroom. Why just her classroom? Why only her?
Here are our children.
I love those kids.
Can we just say that this film also has a lot of people in it and be kind of happy about that? Like, between her and you see Wong back there and you got Josh Brolin, there's a lot of people in this film, which is very nice to see as well.
This is a true story that happened right here in my town. A lot of people die in a lot of really weird ways in this story, but you're not going to find it in the news.
So unsettling, bro.
Those kids walked out of those homes. No one pulled them out. No one forced them. What do you see that I don't?
Show me. Where did you go?
There's something very, very wrong going on.
am I looking at?
Leave the investigating to the investigators.
I've never seen anything like that in my life.
Are you watching?
Forks.
Are you watching? Are you watching? Are you watching?
Okay. Okay. There's a lot to unpack. I know one of the things that a lot of people are floating around. You see this run with the arms out and stuff. I don't know, something about that. It's just unsettling. But I'm going to make a couple of predictions right now, and the predictions I'm going to make is okay. So let's break a few things down. So let's break a few things down. Let's go a little bit scene by scene. So he's going to see a pattern in how they're running, or where they're coming from, and I feel like there's going to be more on that map, and we're going to see that they're all kind of running to this one house. So this one house, I'm assuming it's in this room, or this room is in the house, and this whole thing is part of the house. These two, I believe, he's part of the fork scene that just happened, and my Supernatural fans, are you out there? It's Salt. There's something keeping it behind there, which is what adds to the questions of what exactly is going on. Is it supernatural? Is it aliens? Is it monsters? Is it a government conspiracy? I'm not 100% certain. There's even some people might be saying that it might be some part of some outbreak or something, and I feel like that also ties in with the term weapons, that this could be that the town is being used to be experiment on for bioweapons in some capacity, and they use the kids, and the kids are meant to be sort of ground zero, and they are spreading it to now adults, because now we're starting to see adults that are also being affected, or maybe the adults are the weapons and the kids are just other innocent bystanders. There's a lot that you can unwrap with the very little we have so far. And I don't know if I'm the only one that's kind of been calling that out, but it has to have something to do with the idea of the word weapons and what they look like. Because what it looks like a small portion of them have been sort of, I guess, brainwashed or taken over. Like, look at this one. Like, look at him. Look at the eyes, dude. This is just... There's a better shot of him, but this is a crazy side shot too. Like, his face is almost flat with those eyes bulging out. So it feels like there's something that's infected them to do this. And then you have this last scene with the bell. Oh wait, there's fork number 2. With a fork. Remember in the first trailer when it was the girl? And I'm pretty sure this is the same guy next to this. They're the fork people. This is the guy in that scene in this trailer, and this is the girl from the other scene. So I'm guessing they're both sitting at that table stabbing themselves with forks, because it's probably meant to show control. They control them. They've turned them into weapons, and the kids are the catalyst of those weapons. I'm probably not the only... I'm just going off of my initial reaction to what I'm seeing, and I'm probably not the only one that's saying this, and somebody else has probably theorized this. If I'm the first one and you're here watching this for the first time, let me know if you agree with that. But this is what I'm kind of trying to get, because this is a signal to me. Where is it? There it is. That symbol on there means something too. There's something about this symbol that means something. But that bell, the chingle of the bell, that probably means, attack, or it's probably a signal, like a code, like when you tell a dog to sit, or you ever seen those films where like they have dogs trained where they respond to snaps, or even just if you think about the dog in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, where he does little tongue clicks at the dog and the dog attacks who he chooses to or whatever. There's something about the bell. And there's a sense of control, and I guarantee you it has something to do with them as people being weapons. And this has kind of broken that down a little bit more for me. But then again, you have something like this. Like, what is the significance of this? Like, he's stepping over the line, and that looks like Salt to me. So is it supernatural? Is it actually something that is being controlled? Because that's what that rings to me. That rings to me... just the show Supernatural. The Supernatural fans out there, they know this. Salt was big on holding in demons. Is it about demons? Are these weapons from hell? I mean, that wouldn't make any friggin' sense at all. But then again, aliens wouldn't make any sense. And what exactly is this supposed to do? Because it's meant to show you that once he touches, then bam, something's going to happen to him because he's crossing the line. And the only time that anything happens when you cross the line over is that it means that the thing on the other side of that line can't cross it back to do anything. And what would be held back by salt? I wonder if I can see anything. Oh no, he's just watching the same creepy clip of kids running in the dark. Anything else I can try to derive from any of this? No, she sees something in the house through the paper. And he's running around. He's looking for something. Even better shot of the eyes. Creepy. The bulging eyes is just something crazy. And I see a foot back over here too. Wonder if he killed some. If he kills some. I don't know. I'm just trying to break down things that I'm seeing in this trailer, and I'm not seeing anything that's really standing out to me as being something that gives us so much. I'm just rolling with what I can see, and visually, there's something that has to do with weapons and them basically turning into what looks like attack dogs. That's my opinion, at least. And this trailer looks great, and it just ups the ante for me with this film, and I can't wait for it to be released. And I hope they release. What do we have? August? This film was coming out to August, right? Hold on. That should say here August 8th. Yeah, so we have a long time to finally get this film, and hopefully that means we might get another trailer and maybe a little bit more for it. This trailer it gives me at least something to kind of go off of to answer a little bit more, but I'm still just theorizing, so I'm probably completely off base. I'm probably way out of line for what the actual storyline to this film is, but it's nice to feel like I don't know, and it's just a theory, and it's just me guessing. And I feel like it takes a lot for a film to do that with just trailers, just 2 trailers too. So this is going to be such a good film. This is going to be the film of the summer. I'm guaranteeing you. I guarantee it. It's going to be the film of the summer. If you made it this far, you are awesome. Give the video a like if you enjoyed it, and let YouTube know I'm doing a good job. Consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already, and check out the other videos in the studio. All of this helps support me and the channel, so it is very appreciated. Whether you're new or returning, thanks for watching. Cheers.